a haven for wildlife, transforming your small garden. Even a small garden can become a haven for birds and bees. These creatures bring life and beauty to your outdoor space. By attracting them, you help support the natural world. A bird and bee-friendly garden thrives with activity and color. It's a joy to watch and listen to. Please like, share, and subscribe for more like this. Small gardens can be incredibly diverse. You can pack a lot into a small space. Careful planning is key to maximizing every inch. Think vertically and choose plants that offer multiple benefits. Remember, you're creating an ecosystem. This means thinking about food, water, and shelter for your visitors. With a little effort, you can create a balanced and thriving habitat. The rewards of a bird and bee-friendly garden are plentiful. You'll enjoy the buzzing of bees and the songs of birds. You'll also have the satisfaction of playing a part in protecting these important creatures. Mapping out a bird and bee paradise is an exciting and rewarding endeavor. By thoughtfully planning and dividing your garden into specific zones, you can create a harmonious environment that caters to various needs and preferences of both wildlife and plants. Zones for your haven. Each zone serves a unique purpose, contributing to the overall balance and beauty of your garden. Dividing your 10-foot by 14-foot garden into zones helps maximize space and create different habitats. This strategic approach ensures that every square foot is utilized effectively, providing a variety of environments for different species. Allocate roughly 40 square feet for a dedicated bird attraction zone. This area will be a magnet for our feathered friends, offering them a safe haven where they can feed, nest, and thrive. This area will be a magnet for our feathered friends. Consider adding bird feeders, bird houses, and bird baths to make it even more inviting. Next, designate 60 square feet for vegetable beds. These will provide food for you and attract pollinators like bees. A well-planned vegetable garden can be both productive and beautiful. These will provide food for you and attract pollinators like bees. Bees are essential for pollination, which helps increase the yield of your crops. Choose a sunny spot for your vegetables to thrive. Most vegetables require at least 6 hours of sunlight a day to grow well. The remaining 40 square feet becomes pathways and features. These are key to both the garden's aesthetic appeal and functionality. Well-designed pathways can guide visitors through the garden, making it easy to navigate and enjoy. These are key to both the garden's aesthetic appeal and functionality. Pathways can be adorned with decorative features like stepping stones, gravel, or even small sculptures. Use pathways to create a sense of journey and to easily access different areas. They can lead to hidden corners, seating areas, or special features within the garden. Within your bird attraction zone, think about incorporating different heights. This diversity in plant height can create a more dynamic and interesting landscape. Taller shrubs offer shelter while lower-growing flowers provide nectar for bees. This combination ensures that both birds and bees have what they need to thrive. The vegetable beds can be designed with companion planting in mind. Companion planting involves growing different plants together that can benefit each other in various ways. This means planting different species together that benefit each other. For example, planting basil near tomatoes can improve the flavor of the tomatoes and help repel pests. Pathways can be simple stepping stones or gravel. They provide a clean and accessible route through the garden, making it easy to move around without disturbing the plants. They provide a clean and accessible route through the garden. Well-maintained pathways can also prevent soil compaction and erosion. Consider integrating features like a small bench or a bird bath along the pathways. These elements can provide resting spots and attract more wildlife, enhancing the overall experience of your garden. A feast for feathered friends. Creating a garden that attracts birds and bees is not just about aesthetics. It's about fostering a thriving ecosystem. The right plants can transform your garden into a sanctuary for these vital creatures. Choosing the right plants is the first step. It's essential to consider the needs of the birds and bees you want to attract. Different species have different preferences, so a diverse selection is key. Selecting the right plants is crucial for attracting birds and bees. Native plants are particularly effective because they are adapted to the local environment and provide the best resources. Birds adore sunflowers, their tall stalks laden with seed-filled heads. These towering plants not only provide food, but also offer perches for birds to rest and survey their surroundings. Coneflowers, with their vibrant hues and generous landing pads, are another favorite. Their long blooming season ensures a steady supply of nectar for bees and seeds for birds. Service berries serve a dual purpose, offering delicious berries for birds and delicate spring blossoms for bees. These shrubs are a wonderful addition to any garden aiming to support wildlife. When planting your vegetable beds, choose varieties that attract pollinators. Vegetables like tomatoes, zucchini, and beans not only provide food for your table, but also support the local bee population. Cherry tomatoes with their sweet nectar are a bee magnet. Their small, bright fruits are not only delicious, but also a visual delight in the garden. Zucchini plants produce large, cheerful flowers that are irresistible to bees. These blossoms are not only beautiful, but also edible, adding a unique touch to your culinary creations. Pole beans climbing skyward add vertical interest and attract beneficial insects. Their flowers and foliage provide shelter and food for a variety of garden visitors. Mixing colors and bloom times ensures your garden is a year-round buffet. By planting a variety of species that bloom at different times, you can provide continuous food sources for birds and bees. Plant a variety of flowers with different shapes and sizes. This diversity caters to the preferences of different species, ensuring that your garden supports a wide range of wildlife. This caters to a diverse range of bird and bee species. Each species has its own unique needs, and a well-planned garden can meet many of them. Remember to include native plants whenever possible. They are the backbone of a healthy garden ecosystem, providing the most suitable food and habitat for local wildlife. They are adapted to the local climate and provide the best source of food and shelter for native wildlife. By choosing the right plants, you can create a vibrant, thriving garden that supports a diverse array of birds and bees. Section 4. Beyond the Bloom. Creating a welcoming habitat. While plants form the foundation of your bird and bee haven, additional features enhance their habitat. A bird bath is essential, providing a source of fresh water for drinking and bathing. Place it in a visible location, away from potential predators. Bird feeders filled with high-quality seed offer supplementary nourishment, especially during the colder months. Opt for feeders that deter squirrels and larger birds, ensuring smaller birds can feed peacefully. Brush piles in a quiet corner provide shelter for insects and overwintering creatures. These can be as simple as a pile of logs and twigs. Leave a portion of your garden undisturbed to create a natural habitat. Adding a nesting box specifically designed for small birds encourages them to raise their young in your garden. Place it high up, facing away from prevailing winds and direct sunlight. Section 5. From Seed to Sanctuary. A year in the life of your garden. This journey through the seasons will show you how your garden transforms, offering a sanctuary for birds, bees, and other wildlife. Each season brings its own set of tasks and rewards, making your garden a dynamic and ever-changing space. Your bird and bee haven will evolve with the seasons, requiring different tasks throughout the year. From planting and watering to harvesting and preparing for the next season, your garden will keep you engaged and connected to nature. Spring is a time for new beginnings. The garden awakens from its winter slumber, and the first signs of life begin to appear. Flowers start to bloom, and the air is filled with the fresh scent of new growth. Prepare your vegetable beds by adding compost and organic matter to the soil. This enriches the soil, providing essential nutrients for your plants to thrive. It's the foundation for a productive growing season. Sow seeds for sunflowers, coneflowers, and other bird-friendly plants. These plants not only add beauty to your garden, but also attract pollinators and provide food for birds. As the weather warms in summer, water your garden regularly, especially during dry spells. Consistent watering is crucial to keep your plants healthy and vibrant. Deadhead spent flowers to encourage new blooms. This simple task helps your plants focus their energy on producing more flowers, extending the blooming period. Harvest your vegetables and enjoy the bounty of your garden. Fresh, homegrown produce is one of the most rewarding aspects of gardening, providing you with nutritious and delicious food. Autumn brings a time of preparation for winter. The garden begins to wind down, and it's time to start thinking about the next growing season. Leave seed heads on sunflowers and coneflowers for birds to feast on. These seeds provide a valuable food source for birds as they prepare for the colder months. Cut back dead foliage and add a layer of mulch to protect plants over winter. Mulching helps to insulate the soil, retain moisture, and suppress weeds, giving your garden a head start in the spring. Winter is a time for rest and reflection. The garden may be dormant, but it's a perfect opportunity to plan for the year ahead and appreciate the beauty of a peaceful, snow-covered landscape. Clean and refill bird feeders and bird baths regularly. Providing fresh water and food helps support local wildlife during the harsh winter months. Observe the birds that visit your garden and enjoy the tranquility of the season. Winter offers a unique opportunity to connect with nature in a different way, appreciating the quiet and stillness that it brings. Section 6. Nurturing a thriving ecosystem. Tips for a healthy garden. Attracting birds and bees to your garden is about creating a healthy and balanced ecosystem. Avoid using pesticides and herbicides, as these can harm beneficial insects and birds. Instead, opt for natural pest control methods like companion planting and introducing beneficial insects. Water your garden deeply and less frequently to encourage strong root growth. Mulching around plants helps retain moisture and suppress weeds. Regularly observe your garden for any signs of pests or diseases and address them promptly. Healthy soil is the foundation of a thriving garden. Add compost and organic matter to improve soil structure and fertility. Avoid compacting the soil by using designated pathways. Remember, your garden is a dynamic ecosystem. Be patient, observe, and adapt your approach as needed. Embrace the natural ebb and flow of nature and enjoy the process of creating a haven for birds and bees. Section 7. A garden for all seasons. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Creating a bird and bee-friendly garden in a small space is a rewarding endeavor. It's about making conscious choices that benefit both wildlife and yourself. By selecting the right plants, providing essential features, and following a seasonal rhythm, you can create a balanced and low-maintenance garden that thrives year-round. Remember, the key is to work with nature, not against it. Encourage biodiversity, avoid harsh chemicals, and observe the natural rhythms of your garden. The rewards will be plentiful, from the joyful chirping of birds to the gentle buzzing of bees. So, transform your small space into a haven for wildlife. Embrace the beauty of nature and enjoy the fruits of your labor. In a world where these creatures need our help, even the smallest of gardens can make a big difference. Please like, share, and subscribe for more like this.